Hi everyone, this is JG the Blu-ray and DVD Collector 05 here, and today I'm going to be doing my DVD collection video going through all of the Pixar films that's been released so far. So we have about 26 Pixar films in total. So in this video I'm going to go through all of the films and tell you what I think about the films. So let's get started. Okay, so there's 26 Pixar films, and we're starting off with, of course, Toy Story from 1995. So here's the front cover with all the characters there. There's the side, Toy Story. So, yeah. And here's the back cover. And the total running time for this is 77 minutes. Here's the disc, and then inside, here's the leaflet with the scene selections and that kind of stuff. So yeah, Toy Story, overall a very good classic Pixar film, I'd highly recommend. So yeah, that is the first Toy Story movie. Next up is A Bug's Life, which came out a couple of years after Toy Story 1. So it's rated a U. There's the side, there's the back. The total running time for this is on for, sorry about that, my camera dropped, but it's on for 91 minutes. So yeah, here's the inside, here's the disc, and then the leaflet as well. So yeah, that's A Bug's Life. Next up is Toy Story 2, which came out in 1999. So yeah, it's the front, side, and the back. And the total running time is on for 89 minutes. So here's the disc and the episode leaflets. Well, scene selection leaflets, sorry. Next up is Monsters Inc., my favourite Pixar movie of all time. Just very nostalgic to me as well, with Mike and Sully on the front and the Boo there. So it's rated a U. It's the side, there's the back. The total running time's on for 88 minutes. So yeah. Here's the disc. Next one is Finding Nemo, which came out in 2003. It's a 2-disc collector's edition. So it's the front, side, and the back. The total running time for this is 96 minutes. I'm not sure if you can see, but there you go. So yeah, here's disc 1 and disc 2. Another favourite Pixar movie that came out in 2004, and that is The Incredibles. Definitely a very nostalgic Disney Pixar film, in my opinion. So yeah, here's the front cover with the family there. There's the side and the back, and the total running time is 111 minutes. So yeah, this is a rental copy version that I had, and yeah, it's a U, contains mild action, violence, and peril. I think that's what I said. Anyways, here's the disc. So yeah, that's The Incredibles. Next up is Cars, which came out in 2006, and a lot of people said it was pretty bad because of Lightning McQueen, and some might have heard some good reviews, but I think Cars 1 wasn't that bad. So yeah, the total running time for this is 112 minutes, and it's a PG. So here's the disc. So yeah, that's the Cars. Next up is Ratatouille. Yeah, there's a 2-disc edition, and again, a decent Pixar film. So it's a U, side, there's the back, and the running time 107 minutes, and it's a U, contains comic, violence, and 1 use of mild language. So yeah, there we go. Here's disc 1 and disc 2. Next up is Wall-E, which came out in 2008. So front, side, and the back. So this one's in pretty bad condition. Anyways, never mind. Here's disc 1 and here's the second disc. So yeah, that's the 2-disc edition of Wall-E. Next Pixar film is Up, which is pretty heartwarming. A pretty heartwarming Pixar film in my opinion. So yeah, this came out in 2009, and the total running time is 93 minutes, and it's a U contains mild frets. So yeah, here's the disc. So yeah, that's Up. Toy Story 3, which is again very heartwarming and very nostalgic. So yeah, the total running time 98 minutes. It's a U, contains violence and scary scenes. Here's the disc. Next is Cars 2, which a pretty good Cars movie with Lightning McQueen. So here's the front, side, back, and it's 106 minutes, and it's a U, contains mild violence. So yeah. Here's the disc. Next is Brave, an okay Pixar film. Anyway, it's a PG side and the back. So U contains some scary scenes, and it's on for 93 minutes. Here's the disc. Next is Monsters University, which I actually quite liked. I'm not sure if I like it over Monsters Inc., but Monsters University, which I actually quite like. So, anyways, U contains mild slapstick and comic threats, universal, suitable for all, and it's on for 100 minutes. And here's the disc inside. So that's that. Next is Inside Out, which I went to go see this in the cinema, and I thought it was pretty good. Yeah, I just like all these characters there. So there's the front, side, and the back. And there's a bonus feature in here, which is Riley's first date, and it's on for 91 minutes, and it's a U, very mild frets. Here's the disc. So yeah. Next one is The Good Dinosaur, which is a Pixar film that I don't particularly like. It really wasn't a Pixar film that I really appreciated. Yeah, because I just didn't really like it at all. It's the dinosaur, and no, not my favourite. But anyway, it's PG, contains mild threat violence, and the total running time for this DVD is on for 90 minutes. Next is Finding Dory, the sequel to Finding Nemo. It's a classic 17th Pixar film. The total running time is 93 minutes. And it's a U, infrequent mild threats. So, yeah. That's the side there. And there's the disc. Which actually had some artwork in for some reason. That's kind of cool. Because all the Pixar film, well, all the Disney films were all in like grey disc artworks. So yeah, Finding Dory, not as good as Finding Nemo, but alright. Next is Cars 3. Other than the yellow car, wasn't really too interested about it, but anyways, I mean, it's alright. It's rated U, side, and there's the back. It's on for 98 minutes, and it's a U, contains very mild threat and language. It's a disc. Next one is Coco, which is pretty heartwarming. This was where Miguel didn't want a family, and then they all turned into skeletons. So yeah, I actually thought it was pretty good. So it's a PG. There's the side, there's the back, and it's 101 minutes, and it's a PG, contains mild threat and violence. Here's the disc. Next one, we have the long-awaited sequel after so many years, is Incredibles 2. Yeah, I say this is also pretty good as well. Just as good as the first Incredibles movie. They're both as good. So yeah, it's a PG. Side and the back. It's on for 114 minutes, and it's a PG, contains mild, bad language and violence. Here's the disc. Next one is Toy Story 4, which I actually thought it was pretty good, actually. Not as good as the other Toy Story films, but I still think it was pretty good. So, yeah, here's the front cover. There's the side, and there's the back. And it's U, contains very mild violence and scary scenes, which is on for 96 minutes. The disc. Next one is Onward, which I actually thought was alright, but anyway, here's a U, side, and the back. It's 98 minutes, sorry. And it's a U, contains very mild fantasy threat and very mild bad language. Here's the disc for Onward. Next one is Soul, which, yeah, it's PG. Side and the back. This came out in 2021. And it's a PG, contains very mild bad language and fantasy threats. Here's the disc. Next film is Luca, which wasn't my favourite Pixar movie, but it was alright. But anyway, here's a U, side and the back, and it contains very mild violence, threat and language, and it's on for 97 minutes. So removing the slip cover, we have the main cover and the disc itself. Next up is Turning Red, which actually wasn't a bad Pixar film. It was actually pretty good, yeah. Some good actors and great cast, great animation as well. So it's PG, side and the back, and it's a PG, contains mild threat, sex references and language, and it's on for 96 minutes. So here's the one looks like without the slipcover, and there's the disc. So yeah, that's Turning Red. And last but not least is the recent Toy Story spin-off film, and that is Lightyear. Which Lightyear was actually a pretty good film. Some great actors in this, especially Lightyear, and yeah, it was very good. So there's PG, there's side and the back. It's PG, contains mild threat, violence, and it's on for 101 minutes. And here's the disc inside. So yeah, that's all the Pixar films. Thank you very much for listening to all my Pixar films and looking at each one. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then be sure to leave a like down below. Comment below to see if you want to see any more collection videos like this. And let me know what your favourite Pixar film is in the comments, if you want to. But anyways, I will see you next time for another video.